Hi there, Evan here at the Chronicle for Wednesday, January 22nd, 2020, where the future starts today. Now before we get into the main topics of this video, there's two great videos put out by George Gammon the last couple of days in regards to the repo market, where he goes more in depth in regards to the plumbing and the internal issues within it. I'll leave both those videos in the description. I urge you all to go ahead and watch it. Now, I got a doozy for you. Let's start things off with our soon-to-be departing Bank of Canada chairman, Candyman himself. He dropped a nice old bombshell on all of us. He said the Canadian economy has been deteriorating in the later part of 2019, and that is continuing into 2020. And now it looks like the Bank of Canada is going to cut rates in the second quarter of this year. Now look, I'm going to repeat this point again and make sure you never forget it. The first rate cut will start the panic on Main Street. I repeat, the first rate cut will start the panic on Main Street. Because when the central bank cuts rates, Main Street starts figuring out that the economy is not great. That what's being told to them, that it's the greatest economy ever, things are fine, etc., is a bunch of lies. When the first rate cut happens, they're going to figure this out. And frankly, let's face it, the Canadian economy is deteriorating. In fact, here's a Capital Economics GDP tracker. We're tracking now for a negative fourth quarter. Now again, to be clear, my thesis is Canada, as well as globally, is going to show a mini reflation / stabilization from Q1 into Q2. So it'll be positive for those 2 quarters and then take a downturn there afterwards. That's still my base case. Here's something else. This came out yesterday. Manufacturing sales in Canada. Look at how stagnant they've been really since the later part of 2018. And again, manufacturing downstream from the consumer. And we're a consumer-led economy. So there you go. Here's another chart. Unemployment. Look at that starting to bottom. That's really been baselining since April or May of last year. Again, all signs pointing that the Canadian economy is deteriorating. It isn't as good as we're being told. In fact, here's another data point. Retail sales have been in the dumps really since the later part of 2017. Again, without the consumer, where's the growth going to come from? And to those of you online saying somehow that over-levered households are rejoicing at the rate cuts, well, right now, as we speak, we're at virtually record low interest rates. But debt service ratios in Canada are still at all-time highs. So how are they rejoicing exactly? I don't understand that. But anyhow, my main point here is expect more news flow to come out, really for the next 6 months, to be honest, telling us the Canadian economy is still deteriorating, unemployment is still picking up, etc., and the real panic is going to start on Main Street. That's what I'm saying there. And the last story I'm going to cover briefly, Capital Economics put out a great chart yesterday outlining what happened to Canadian tourism during the SARS outbreak in 2002 to 2003. And look at that year-over-year rate of change out of Asia. Of course, in the last week, we've heard all the reports about the coronavirus outbreak in China that has spread throughout the rest of Asia, and there is a confirmed case out of yesterday in Washington. And from everything we're seeing and hearing, the coronavirus looks to be worse than SARS. So I'll leave that up here for your viewing pleasure. And as we find out more, I'll be sure to report it to you. That's all I'm going to say. Smash that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, follow both my Twitter accounts, and as always, my name is Evan, this is the Chronicle, where the future starts today.